Yeah, no, I for my whole life have been basically ultra cautious, right? There's a lot of situations where I obviously could have told people to fuck off, in my career before being influencer involved, right? But I didn't because I'm an Asian kid, an immigrant even, right? And I don't know, the ethos has always been do everything you're told, you know, for better or for worse. That's basically how my kind of mental worldview unfolded, right? I told this story before, so I'm just gonna touch on it. But like, I still remember, when I left the investment bank and I started working at an engineering firm, right? I was like Mr. Yes sir, right? Like you tell me to do this, yes sir, done, right? Here's the work, by end of day, right? And then it blew my mind because I was, sitting in my cubicle, and I'm not even the most junior engineer anymore, and the actual most junior engineer, is like basically like they're in that probationary hiring period, so they're kind of like an intern, but like they'll roll over into a full-time position if they do well, right? And I remember the boss coming in and asking them to do something, right? And they were like, no. And then the boss is like, what do you mean? And then they're like, I'm an engineer. I don't do things like that. That's for someone else. Right? It was just a menial kind of, paper upkeep, like a bunch of fucking forms for like permitting that they had to fill out, right? They're like, yeah, that's something a secretary should do. I'm not gonna do it. Okay? They said that. Like that's a lot of balls on that fucking kid, So then my boss literally turns to me since I'm sitting, in the next cubicle. And he says, Nick, can you do it? I go, yes, I'll do it. I didn't get rewarded for that. In fact, I got sidelined because I'm doing this stupid fucking thing. And now from here on out, I'm the forms guy. And he's the engineer guy. Like, I've never been leapfrogged like that in my life. Okay, that was like a real fucking, villain origin story moment for me. I was like, wait, are you serious? Like, I'm Mr. Yes, sir. I'm doing the thing. And he gets the rewards for telling you no? That's sometimes how the world works, right? It's crazy. Like I was, my blood was boiling. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like I told you yes to the forms, and then like now I'm the guy who does the forms, right? Forever. Like every form that fucking comes in that entire fucking facility, it's like, oh yeah, give it to Nick, give it to Nick, give it to Nick. And the other guy got to work on the actual engineering stuff that he was pining for, and like obviously would have moved up faster in the company than me. Like I was like, what the fuck happened? Right? Like sometimes people, you zig when you're supposed to zag, and then life just fucking smacks you in the face. And he says, Nick, can you do it? I go, yes, I'll do it. I didn't get rewarded for that.